Super Sexy Rejects. 4 people for Spider-Man. Long story short, we all feel like we really want to watch this show. We all talk about Spider-Man outside of here. And, yeah, I think this is just the right fit for, it'd be one thing if it's like a super that's the thing. My mind was just kind of going by like, it might not be super popular. Is it worth it? But I'm like, it's worth it for the
experience.
The kinship experience.
Yes, the bond.
Yeah, exactly.
Our bond will make it popular.
We're all websters. We're going to make this show popular.
People are going to be like, there's 4 of them. It's got to be popular.
All of them seem to
They're
like
the first reaction channel ever to have more than 3 people.
No one in the history of reactions have
no
done
one's
this.
ever done that.
It's going to be popular.
But the enthusiasm can be infectious.
Yeah, absolutely. How are we feeling about the air? I
Definitely.
think it's going to get hot as
I think
balls.
it's going to
in
get
here.
hot as
Yeah,
balls.
I'm going to leave
Open
this
that
open,
door.
all right?
There it is.
I'm in a freaking hoodie right
Yeah.
now. All black,
Open
baby.
that shit. All right.
Okay, cool.
Spider-Man set New
My
York.
glasses are already fogging up. I was
Hasn't
like,
even
yep.
started. Not a good sign.
My
All right.
headband is drenched.
2 episodes back to back.
Woo!
3, 2, 1, and we wait.
Dance.
Okay.
I don't think so, actually.
Trust the process.
It's not going yet. My bad. It's not going. One second. Okay, it's got to reload it. Spectacular.
Oh, that's fun.
Keeping with the rock Spider-Man vibes.
Ooh. It's 4 of us. I'm going to make this loud. Just
Oh.
like the movie.
Just like
Wow.
Civil War.
Avengers Tower in the background. Amazing fantasy comic.
Grammar, presidents, learning.
Yes, knowledge.
Oh,
That's cute.
Comic panels.
Damn, she's even hotter in animation.
Aunt Bay doing the work.
Aunt Babe.
On May with the bluest eyes ever. Little corgi. Oh.
cheddar. It's cheddar. Oh.
Homage to Sam
Okay.
Raimi Spider-Man 1 with the bus.
Trains. And Spider-Man 2 with trains.
That part.
Just
Fuel up, Pete.
Put the
Oh.
sandwich on.
Oh.
Oh, little Iron Man. It's cute.
Oh. What a good auntie.
Aw.
this music choice does feel Spider-Verse inspired.
This is
Post Malone vibes.
But I've wanted to go to Midtown for years. Their robotics program is supposed to be one of the best in the country.
Look out now.
I like how live the city is.
Yeah. Like New York, people are actually out.
Uncle Ben.
Acknowledgement of
the
Uncle
ring
Ben.
flash right
yeah,
there.
That's
Yeah.
a good detail.
Let's give it up for the Easter egg of Dead Uncle Ben.
Yeah. Benjamin Parker dead.
Love his beans.
Sorry, Ben. We love you.
Aw.
Oh. What a real detail.
Hey, when that
Safety
happens.
features. Oh.
That's not a bad Tom Holland impression.
No.
I
Even
like
though
the little
he's-
score they had there. That was sweet.
God, their jaw lines are crazy. Oh.
Wow.
Already.
Oh, man.
I'm glad she was there to see it. Space portal.
Yes. Whoa. Is that,
Symbiote already?
is that
Books?
Venom?
No.
No, it's not. It's a symbiote, though.
It's got symbiote energy.
Oh. Damn. No, that guy.
Oh.
It's the Doctor
There he
Strange show.
is.
Yay.
Let's go.
Oh, with the
With
classic
the gloves,
suits.
the yellow gloves. He looks even more Ditko. He looks great.
Oh no.
Woo!
Cool.
Classic Various symbiote.
Jeeps.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fun. Out of panel fights like 60s comics.
I'm feeling good right now, guys. I'm feeling pretty
good.
good.
I like it so far.
What?
Oh,
Is this the origin?
you-
Wowie.
That's not Cumberbatch, right?
it's so close. I can't quite.
Awesome shot. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woo!
nice.
Damn. Whoa.
Hey, that was a great use of the panels.
Oh, I missed the cloak.
Sweet.
I love the panel work so much.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, rewind it.
This is a
Oh.
full-on Doctor Strange fight in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it fully feels like a shared universe.
That sounded like a Cumberbouch.
Oh. No!
Oh.
Wow.
She's one of the runaways.
Oh, is she now? Okay.
Oh, is that Minoru? Whoa. She
Mhm.
knows about
Yeah,
dark
this has to be
magic.
pre-powers.
So he was
Yeah.
a hero before
Totally.
he was a Spider-Man.
Heh.
Uh,
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Interesting that the symbiote has like a pelt.
Yeah.
it's gonna fall
It's
right
different.
over.
Raven pelt. What a not so friendly neighborhood way to get bit by a spider.
School's closed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Who knew?
Fun.
Cute.
Oh, what's our opening gonna be? I'm hyped.
A moment's
Think
away.
It's gonna fall into the opening sequence.
Oh, Nico, catch him.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's interesting. Uncle Ben died before he got his powers.
Yeah, they did get the power and
Yeah.
responsibility conversation in direct way.
Yeah.
He's not the one responsible in this universe. Is
Who?
this MCU?
Who picked up the backpack?
A lot of questions.
Whoa. The classic song. Doing a remix.
Oh, like the Ditko frames are gorgeous.
Cool.
I'm getting a vibe that they are doing what they can to make an MCU Spider-Man while making it honoring the originals. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
see?
Oh, my God. So many costumes. I saw the web spinners briefly.
Okay, who's on the bars?
Oh, awesome lens
Woo.
pull.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Love it. I love the love for Spider-Man.
That was beautiful.
I feel like this could be a
Few months
really
later.
cool show. It showed that he had the hero in him before he got the bite.
But the power and responsibility of that Uncle Ben is an interesting, like, without him being directly responsible for the death of Ben. We'll see.
That is a kind of an important weight.
Ooh.
Look how much better his life is when he's got spider powers.
Oh, this means we skipped all the sort of acclimating too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got time for that bullshit, John.
They did it in the intro.
No pearls.
There's that early suit.
Sweet.
Is that gonna be the web fluid? Like a giant tank?
That's fun.
That's cool.
Woo! That's rad. Wonder how many suits we're gonna see because of how many they showed in the intro.
Oh, yeah. Go through like a flurry of suits.
Yeah. There's Hornet was in there, Dusk, like Prodigy, I think.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was going by really fast. Wow.
That was fun. Fun detail.
I like how the music is a character like in the movie.
Definitely. I like Spider-Verse?
Yeah. And arguably Homecoming as well. It had a lot of music.
Oh, true.
Oh, is that Harry?
He's in green.
He's got his waves.
I like it. Bunch of white kids robbing a black guy.
In New York
Yeah.
City.
Different than what you normally see. Hell yeah, man.
Switching it up.
Oh, we almost saw the
Yeah.
comic cover.
Demi James. And he threw a brick at that symbiote.
Oh no.
I'm not
Oh,
accustomed
boy.
to seeing a Spider-Man show cuss. So
Whoa!
this is different. Wow.
Kill that kid.
Definitely.
You know this guy can whoop your ass. You just not see that?
Did you not see that shit?
Kick ass, you bass. He said, kick his ass, you bass.
Oh.
Hey.
This reminds me of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 fight with the knives.
Is that Bugman?
Fun.
Got beat up by a guy wearing hockey pads.
Yeah.
Clever.
Put a QR on your suit.
Ah, confirmed.
Friends before Peter met him.
A lot of interesting choices that makes me feel like it's not the MCU.
Well, no, I don't believe this is supposed to be Tom Holland's version.
Yeah.
I think it's like
Another.
derivative. Might
Yeah, I
be a
think they-
multiverse thing. Or
I
don't
think
know.
they said that originally, but they switched it somewhere along the way.
It's more freedom.
Definitely. I like it.
Oh, foiled again.
I hate her so much.
Keep this up and you might actually get an award for imperfect attendance.
Yeah, you know, it would be nice to
Hey.
Is that Betty? Oh.
Is her name Emma J?
Oh.
Oh, man.
Blah, 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 blah.
Pearly.
and she imprinted.
Peter likes mature women. Wow. That's right, man. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you're going to
no.
ask her out.
Hey.
Cool.
It's gonna take me some time to get used to the mouth.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite match up.
Yeah.
No.
It's weird how I can accept that easily in anime, but for some reason now I'm like having a hard time adjusting.
And it's not every character, but it's specific moments. Hey, it's the
Hey,
guy!
hey,
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 do a
yo.
flip, Spider-Man!
Zach Cherry, let's go.
The Severance crossover.
Yes. The cars say
This-
PDNY, not NYPD.
I think they are doing a great
Interesting.
job at capturing the vibe though of your
Whoa.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
yeah, I feel I'm in New York.
Well, and two, the lens choices on these chase scenes and stuff are pretty
I love him
rad.
missing. This is great.
Oh, wow. Yeah. The fact he has to adjust it, too.
Nos.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Tracking the web.
Whoa!
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Ooh.
Love the webcam.
the webcam.
Dang. Knocked him out. Oof. Jesus.
Now he's got to save their asses.
He is knocked the hell out. That's great.
Wait a minute.
Homie needed it.
Was that him?
Oh,
Was that Jay Jonah?
He had that hair, but I
Oh.
think he's just a guy.
Oh, this is gonna be the shot that we see
Oh,
Tony
the
Stark
phone,
film.
yeah.
Someone's YouTubing.
Mm.
Look at that shading.
Light.
Yeah. No, it's not Jay Jonah James.
Not bad.
Woo.
Nah, man. Totally different things.
It's got that cool like mobile phone comic animation. You know?
Yeah,
Like
you're
a kind of in a
reading.
complimentary way though. It does have that vibe.
I
Damn. Just noticed the mouth thing.
I do
Yeah.
I
struggle
wasn't paying
with some
attention
of
to
their
it. But
Oh.
Oh, Harry.
damn. No, it's not Harry.
Oh,
It's,
Wow,
that's
Coy.
Flash.
Even an animation cool.
there it is.
Oh god.
Called out. Every knows.
Oh, poor Peter.
Oh, it's Lonnie Lincoln. Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Tombstone reference.
I don't know who that is, John.
Tombstone.
Lonnie Lincoln's my favorite character.
John knows. Tombstone.
Oh, Tombs. Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Of
didn't know.
course, duh.
I like him.
I'm the coolest teacher you've ever had.
He's got locks.
My man.
I'm just a cool teacher, man.
Don't mind me.
Dude. Read the room.
Let's go.
It's a power move.
It is.
Interesting detailing in his cornrows.
Oh, and he's got a brain too.
Let's break stereotypes. Let's go.
No.
Greg disagrees. You might be overreaching. Says in the background.
Overreacting.
Oh, I like mine better for that. No. Oh, that's
Aw.
cute. She talks highly of
Cute.
you.
Dang.
Cool. I like this bond. I like this the antithesis of Flash. The jock, but he's kind and smart, and now they're
Yeah,
friends
it's true.
immediately.
Yeah. Good call.
Flirty shove.
Oh. He's
Damn.
so attentive.
I'll never be tall and black.
Why couldn't I have been bitten by that spider?
He is effortless.
I really got so pulled into it, I forgot this kid was Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're doing a good job authentically making me care about Peter, which is so important.
What's wrong, buddy?
Oh,
Lincoln, what's going on?
Oh,
It's like-
yes.
are you going home to your dad?
He's in love
Tombstone?
with
Yes,
Peter.
supporting cast. Let's go.
Actually following and caring about them?
I love this.
He's going home to his dad, who might or might not have shaved down teeth and albino skin.
And a voice by Keith David for
It
one episode.
could happen until it changes, and we hope you don't notice.
Wait, that was Keith David?
In the first episode
Oh.
of Spectacular, it's for one, and then it changes.
Oh, snap.
Tombstone, yeah.
I gotta go back and watch.
Oh no.
Oh, Shaw. Wow, we're doing this. Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Okay, Spider-Man show. Did not see that coming.
I mean, he wasn't arrested, you know.
Wasn't profiling if there's no record of it.
So let's just.
So what
let's
just happened was
calm
okay.
down.
That's not Tombstone.
Mind looking at your brother's homework with him?
Of course. Grab your books, Andre. I'm gonna take this trash out, then we can get cracking.
Oh, even helps his brother out. That's cool.
Ah, yes. Let's go complex characters.
God,
Aww.
what can't this boy do?
Oh, the cover. Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man.
I'm here to help with your pizza.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, shoot.
Mm.
Baffled, bro.
Wow. Friendly
Reformation.
neighborhood Spider-Man.
I love this.
Yeah, Dylan.
Just because they committed a crime doesn't mean they're a criminal. At
Yeah, like
heart,
actually helping with neighborhood conflict.
Yeah, actually
battering the
going to the
community.
stem of the problem.
I don't think we've seen this in a Spider-Man show before.
That's really beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Hmm.
You'll learn it soon enough.
Oh,
Hey,
let's go.
Yeah.
You're
go
gonna
share it
ruin-
with some turtles.
Yeah, that's right. They're waiting. Do you know the ooze that made the turtles is the same ooze that blinded Daredevil? So canonically, they are in those sewers.
Oh,
Dude, let's get it.
let's make it happen.
Hey, Batman vs. Ninja Turtles went better than expected.
That part.
He's always getting DVD players.
He was a dumpster
Wait,
diver.
this is literally the. There's so many pieces that set up Homecoming.
It's the
Yeah.
song.
And it's the
too.
song.
Yeah.
You're the chosen
And Tony
one.
Stark.
I think it's a giant mislead.
Well, your left
Yeah.
hand's free.
Yay! I love it.
Nah, it's got to be a giant mislead.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Towards
It's clever. I'm enjoying the multiverse moment. Who is it going to be?
Oh,
Whoa.
It's going to be a Norman.
A Norman.
Norman Osborn.
It's word for word. Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Play with your expectations.
There he is.
Hello, Peter.
Coleman
It's
Domingo.
Nice to meet you. My name
Coleman Domingo.
is Norman Osborn.
That is so clever. You got me. I was looking the whole time.
Let's freaking go.
All right, show.
I'm excited.
All right, show. This is pretty great.
So you've won me over.
Greenlit for 3 seasons.
Oh man, yeah, I saw that
What?
today.
Really?
Yeah, I got its third season, third
You just
one
laughed
renewed.
at Spider-Man.
Damn.
What?
3 seasons of this,
3
baby.
seasons.
Not bad.
They were
Oh,
confident.
look at all
in
the
it.
alts. They had that Ben Riley
Nico.
Spider-Man signal. Nico Minori with the, I wonder if she'll get her staff.
Neighbor
Math
like
club.
me.
Neighbor like me.
Oh, Hudson
Lonnie
Thames,
Lincoln. I like
okay.
that they misled with Lonnie Lincoln. I like that they misled with, obviously, the Stark Osborn.
Just a symbiotic
Strange
alien.
was not Cumberbatch.
Good catch.
We'll watch the credits the first time. Then the next episodes will
What
skip
if they
over
change? Oh, the old classic Spider-Man floating heads covers.
Marvel animation.
Spider-Man
yeah.
Nation Associate
They feel like
presents.
they should have kicked off this show a long time ago. Damn.
I'm happy they changed it from Spider-Man freshman year. I
I'm
like
glad
Friendly
it's not
Neighborhood
too
Spider-Man
tied in,
now.
and because it feels like Friendly Neighborhood
All
Spider-Man.
right, let's
Dude,
watch
that
the
moment
next
was
one.
beautiful.
I loved it.
Hudson Thames is
Post
Spider-Man.
credit scene? No post credit scene. Wow. That surprised me.
That was real good. I had a great time with that. Thanks for not being What If.
All right, let's watch the next episode.
Do you hate What If?
And love the third season. Most recent thing. It hurt me a little bit.
Oof.
Okay, let's also try to mind off-topic conversations going on too long when we're doing this, please. There's like certain scenes where I was like, there were just conversations about other things happening the entire time.
Mm.
We need to be mindful of that.
For sure.
All right. Like, do you like What If? Let's talk about that.
It was in between.
No,
It
I
was
know.
in
I know.
between.
Right now, I'm just giving an example of like there, like a lot of like the whole thing when Lonnie was walking. There was just like other conversations happening the entire time about not what was happening.
I smell weed.
Yeah.
Valley Village.
Someone's getting in. Token it up.
I was just figuring out the system here.
All right, Peter, this is the first day of the rest of your life at a high school for geniuses. How bad could this possibly go?
We gotta let it play for the watch along.
Spider got away in this universe, by the way.
Yeah, someone's got it.
Yeah, someone picked it up.
But that's how Silk happened, so maybe.
Yeah.
Did we hear who the teacher was? No.
No.
Didn't catch it.
Goblin.
Yeah, I love the rock riff of the Giacchino theme.
Yeah, it's fun.
I
Right
was
into
starting
this
with the
rock
theme.
riff.
Yeah. I want to hear the lyrics. Hold up.
Beautiful.
Huh?
It's like a 90s rap song.
Mm-hmm. That was new. Was it?
No.
No.
I was distracted.
Oh, different cover though.
No.
Oh, cool. Every
Yeah.
episode's gonna have a,
I
comic
love
book
that.
cover.
Hell
Into
yeah.
He's doing a slight Willem Dafoe. Something of a famous person myself.
I've been doing research with local schools, taking a look at available academic records, and I found yours over at Bales High.
This is a much more ethical scene. Is it real?
Dang.
He's all decked out
Cool.
in green.
Unpaid.
A real internship?
The Stark program is going to be the Oscorp program, but actually maybe science?
But a real
It
program.
seems like it.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
On May.
Hey. Hell yeah.
That was not a yes. Interesting.
Oh.
Mm. Oh, this is cute.
Both.
Wow.
It's just
Really
this-
impressed all the relationships.
corgi.
Spider-Man's been so big lately. It's nice to go small scale again.
Really miss it.
It's
Totally.
refreshing.
Huh.
Oh, great photographer.
Friendly neighborhood.
Huh. Nice catch.
What a nice Easter egg for his future. I think you're really wasteful with your web fluid sometimes, though, man.
That's why he's got those big tanks.
It's like grabbing a backpack over there.
Could have just.
Woo.
Oh, it's so fun, this animation.
I think
I
the
can't wait for
machine
Destiny.
literally just commented on his use of the
Oh,
fluid
yeah?
today.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Daniel Destin Cretton's web swinging.
This is so much better than all of What If season 3.
Agreed.
Every
Season-
moment.
Season 3
Season
specifically.
3. Last month's show. That
Hello.
was only a month ago.
I know, my God.
Wha-
I mean, it looks pretty strange.
Oh, he's welcome. Ish. Okay, he's welcome.
What's up?
Oh, we saw him in the first episode. It's Archie.
Aw.
Dude.
Such a good guy.
He's gonna be a terrible villain or something.
He's
Someone-
definitely going to have a
I'm
heel
worried
turn.
for his safety and
Yeah.
health. Who's gonna make it?
They're making it all about it. Wow.
Oh my god.
So different.
I thought you were bullied in school, Peter.
Chanting his own name.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
You go off.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I worry for your safety.
Who cares? He's rich.
That would be a cool episode.
Let's go opportunities.
Background choices are so weird.
Yeah, that guy's shirt's a lot.
There's guys, some people moving and some people not at all.
Also, this audience is sparse as hell for a football game.
Subtle.
Oh Jesus.
Peter Parker.
Stop. Hey, he's got
Nico,
responsibilities.
what are you doing?
The football coach looks like Clark Gregg.
Yeah.
Dear weird celebration again.
Nico's a bad influence. Get out of there, Peter.
What's up with that guy?
She just doesn't want him to work for Oscorp, but he's got to go.
That guy is not moved.
He has not moved.
The guy with the shirt. Oh, uh-oh.
Early is on time, and on time is late.
Even when he's on time, he's late.
It's a 90s business marketing video.
Yup. Damn.
I like the choice of Coleman Domingo for this version of Norman Osborn.
Agreed. Parker Luck.
Looks like he's sneezing.
Report to the lab on floor 17.
It reminds me so much. There's a comic called Untold Tales of Spider-Man that's the exact art looked like that image of Peter. It's like this is a throwback to a lot of cool stuff.
Nice. Gene. Coy?
Must be Jean Grey. Actually, it might be Jean DeWolf, who is a cop in the universe I'm used to, but maybe.
Oh.
Jean DeWolf becomes a friend to Spider-Man and gets killed, and it adds to his body count of, what have I done? He didn't kill her, but like he's responsible.
Right, the guilt.
The Sin Eater kills her.
Shuri? Oh, nope. Just another.
Not
She's
all
from
black
Wakanda.
people are the same.
She's from Wakanda.
Aaron, he said it.
She's the Wakandan beads too. Nice.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ronnie Chang.
Joe!
Oh, but it's Joe, the totally awesome Hulk.
I was just going to say that because of the hair.
But Greg made you nervous, understandable, about everyone generalizing.
You guys do it yourself.
Nobody's pinging yet.
Yes, Dr. Goblin.
Lol.
That's good.
Wow, we're doing actual science shit.
Friendly neighborhood and science?
This is where I pretend to be interested in science.
Yeah, speakers, eh?
Like when I play the
Paul
game.
Pythagorean theorem.
Let me do
yes.
science.
Called him Hawkeye. You're a
that called?
curmudgeon, man.
I hate my
F.
life.
Tompkins.
Oh.
Just to spite him.
Oof.
I mean, it's Peter's first day.
No, he hates him.
Oh, I used to know how to do
Deeply.
that.
Lizard.
Is it going to be? Oh!
Carla Connors.
I don't know about you guys, but I haven't noticed the gender or race swap at all.
Is this not
Yeah,
Dylan
what are you talking
Baker
about?
from Spider-Man Sam Raimi?
That's Reese Funds.
Your lady lizard.
I can notice it and be cool with it at the same time.
Look at him go.
Isn't that possible, guys?
Look at him be hit.
That's insane. How do you do it?
Race. I've noticed this.
I like that she's the opposite of Dr. Witt, so he's finding his people.
Yeah.
I like how if you don't have an arm, you know it's Dr. Connors. It's got to be Dr.
The
Connors.
only person in the whole universe.
only person in the Spider-Man world that have an arm.
And pizza.
That's what my iPhone looks like.
Oh,
I think it's funny Peter's the one white kid in a diverse world.
New York's?
That's New York, man.
I know, but all of his supporting cast are
New York's
black
got some-
people.
yeah.
Dude.
Hey.
Aw.
Oh.
I feel like
They're
Aw.
adorable. He's going to die.
Or become evil.
or he's doing a Carrie thing. Sputtering him up.
Aw. Huh.
Aw.
Just love her.
I'll meet you there, platonic friend, only friend.
I'm worried Lonnie's going to become Tombstone.
Oh no.
Science friends or jock friends? Make a choice. Crush Monkey!
Fun.
Oh,
Harry.
famous.
He's a superstar. Ouch.
I'm an
Wow.
arsonist.
You would
gonna
have
say.
loved the last couple weeks here.
Yeah, we got a scenario for you.
Dutch angle.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm hip.
Peter Pyro. Nice.
Who's it going to be? Is it Shocker but fire?
Early Shocker stage, yeah.
Ugh. Oh yeah. Dang.
Block down so they can buy it back for cheap. You're looking at the future site of 52nd Street's newest.
Yeah. Oh Christ, dude. Lol.
I noticed that on the news report. It just said 11th Avenue, 55th. That's so funny.
Oh, is he gonna run out of webs here?
That is an extremely dangerous situation.
Cool with the flame silhouette.
How much flames does that have?
Cool.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, save him.
My bad.
Damn, to the next building.
Into the pet store.
Save the pets.
No, no more. No, you're going to burn all of New York.
Oh, no. Can't have that.
Yeesh.
Can't have that break.
You can't just set another place on fire.
Corgi.
Time for walkies.
Get out of the pet store, man.
I like this animation a lot.
It's really grown on me.
I mean, I still don't feel like I'm watching. I feel like this could be like a movie animation.
It is better with masks, though.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a comic.
That was awesome.
No.
Went past the paddle.
Whoa.
Damn. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that would hurt.
Or you Paul
Oh
Dano?
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic. Classic move.
Use your surroundings.
Nice.
Classic Stan Lee Ditko Spidey.
Genius boy.
You gonna take the mask off? No, no. There it is. He swatted him.
KO.
Stay down.
I'm so endeared to
Oh, you should have saved the fish.
What a good man.
Oh God, no. Please don't tell me there's like
Why?
a carnivore in that tank.
Why hasn't Marvel been promoting this more?
Hey, oh. Setting up a storyline here? Oh, no.
He almost said the shit word. POV from the fish. Those are actually eel. That's how he becomes Elektra.
Good cover. Wow.
It's very specific.
I mean, it's a slasher movie.
Is she already starting to turn lizard? Is that why she has a glove on?
Oh.
Bars.
Petey Parkey.
God, this guy.
I know, he's smug.
Jeep.
Damn. Not Skeeter.
What heightened personalities. The nerds in this show are mean.
Then
And
they said
the
like
the
they're meeting-
jocks are friends.
Yeah.
Then they said they're meeting up at like Sweaty Craig's or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how alone she feels.
Oh,
without him.
I love this
Oh,
song.
No, my God, that guy definitely is Peter's doppelganger.
Meet me at our spot. That's the song that's playing by Willow.
Oh.
Here.
I like this girl so much. I feel so bad for her.
You coming for the ride?
Peter doesn't even notice her.
Whoa.
My bad, bro.
Just belched right into you.
Oh, classic Peter Parker.
Ominous tones. I think it's going to be a positive, but we'll see.
I mean, it's a mislead, right?
No, they're putting him directly into
Oh,
jail.
Cap with Norman on the
Wow.
Dang.
They're buds.
Cap's on the payroll. Can't trust him.
Captain Goblin. Oh, no.
Already
Don't make your friends feel left out.
struggling with the balance.
I know.
the
But
Parker
she
way.
played it so
the
nonchalant
way.
too.
I don't trust a
romantic,
man
isn't it?
leaning against a glass looking out at his empire.
What are you talking about?
So,
Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
Oh, dude, of
wow.
course.
Oh, what?
Of
This early?
course.
This early?
2?
That's crazy, dog.
Damn.
That's a good
This
cliffhanger.
the great use of multiverse because they can do whatever they want.
Yes.
Wow.
Love it.
Wow.
Fascinating.
Episode 2?
What and such a smart call. The
Interesting.
stairwell. There would be a camera somewhere.
I was
wonder if
thinking
it's
that
in
while
the
we're
shot.
watching it. I was like, why would you do that in the stairwell?
Wow.
I was like, someone can walk in on you in my head.
Man.
Or cameras.
I don't believe you thought any of that, Aaron.
There's
You
no
didn't
proof.
say it
No
out loud,
proof
Aaron.
or it
Nope.
happened.
Yeah,
Nope.
proof in your head, he says.
You just want
I'm
credit.
a faker.
You
Yep,
want
there he
credit for
goes.
something that didn't happen is just what I think.
Butane was the shockery guy. All
And
right.
it was Paul F. Tompkins as the teacher.
Oh,
Is that a
yeah.
villain, Butane?
Not that I know of. I feel like it felt like a shocker turn, kind of like the lizard is the lady now.
Okay.
I feel like
Paul
they're
F.
subverting.
Tompkins.
Yeah,
He's
makes
a
sense.
well-known comedian. He has a mustache and is often seen
I
wearing
feel
a
like I've seen
cardigan.
that
He's Mr.
pyro
Peanut
guy
Butter on
before.
BoJack Horseman. He does a lot of stand-up.
His name sounds familiar.
You've seen him. I know you've seen his face.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just watched the first 2 episodes of Spider-Man 1 and 2. I gotta say, the fact that Marvel didn't really seem to be pushing this, I feel like they don't have the biggest faith in their animation department sometimes. It's kind of the vibe I get. Because I remember, like, What If Season 2, we had a similar thought process.
We were like, why didn't no one talk about this? It was actually pretty good.
But then again, we were bigger on What If Season 2 than
Anyone
most
else?
people were.
And then season 3, we were not big on it.
Yeah, we weren't big on that. And to see what they've done here, but to know how much, it seemed like a couple years ago they were hyping the show up a lot.
Yeah, D23, like 2 years ago, I feel like we saw stuff.
Yeah,
a while ago now.
They were making, that was when it was a Spider-Man freshman year, as Aaron pointed out when we were talking about it. And now it's finally here, and I feel like the lead up to it, they didn't really push this that much, and they've been trying to push it a little bit more in the past week. Like, oh, it's coming out, guys! Don't forget, it's coming out in a couple of days. So part of the marketing behind it, I'm tracking that because I'm sure there's some people who probably even got this upload and was like, didn't realize it was coming out. It had me a bit worried, but I had my faith, I had my hope at least, and my personal feelings, I felt really good watching this show. I thought it was an actually really entertaining time. I like the blend of messing with expectations from what you know of MCU Spider-Man, messing with the stuff that we know from all the Spider-Man, and then flipping some stuff on its head, while also seeming like there's I think it gets away with switching stuff up because they obviously really love Spider-Man. I think that's the saving grace of it. It doesn't have that whatever people thought about like Last Jedi, that interpretation. You know, I mean, I'm hoping this is what I think about the show so far. I don't know what other people are thinking. I know that with like stuff like The Last Jedi, there were people who were like, this is like a spit on the fans of Star Wars, and this guy doesn't like Star Wars. Not everyone feels that way, but that was like some of the way that vitriol went down, right? And with this, whenever they decide to flip some stuff, like to me, my first alarm was like, oh shit, I feel like Uncle Ben's death plays a big factor into Peter Parker. And I believe that was something that people even thought about just the live action version of Tom Holland. Obviously, we were seeing him arc into his origins with No Way Home, and like they give it to Aunt May and all that. But to see what they do here with every little flip that they do, I think they can get away with it right down to Norman Osborn, because obviously they really love Spider-Man. They honor it with the comics they honor it with the appeal, the little Easter eggs and such. So I think like it's a feel-good time to bring Spider-Man back to the grounded era of just being a neighborhood Spider-Man, and I feel like we just haven't seen that in so long. As great as like the animated Spider-Verse movies are, they're Spider-Verse multiversal movies. They're not being in the neighborhood, kicking ass, saving names, going to high school. So I thought it was a great time. I had a really, really good time watching this show. Aaron, my man, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun with it, and you know, I had high expectations going in because my favorite Spider-Man adaptations from the comics are going to be Spectacular Spider-Man and the PS4 game. I feel like those are the two properties that have gotten it closest to what I expect Spider-Man to be. And I'm happy to say that this show kind of lives up to that expectation. It subverts a Spider-Man property in an interesting way where it's still its own thing. It still does things that are maybe different from what we expect a Spider-Man type show or Spider-Man property to be, but it honors the heart of Spider-Man. It's able to capture the down on his luck Peter Parker stuff. It's able to show diversity and complexity, not only with Peter Parker, but his supporting cast as well. And I feel like that's not something we get in a lot of other shows, at least that I've seen outside of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Going to Lonnie's house, spending some time with his family, showing the subversion of what we think of, like kind of how, like Quay said, of the jock character. And then even changing his supporting cast, it really goes to show that yes, those things are important to Peter Parker and his history. All those characters play a big part in influencing him and his journey, but we don't necessarily need to follow those characters that we're accustomed to still get that effect, because these other characters can play similar roles or even different roles to influence who he is, not only as a character, but as a man and as a hero as well. And I like the fact that we spent more time with Peter in his daily life and getting to see the different colors of that relationship or those relationships. I like getting to see him with his new Aunt May, and I like getting to see the things that we're familiar with, that we're maybe accustomed to, like the almost shot for shot recreation of that Civil War scene, but then having that subversion of, oh no, it's actually Norman Osborn, having that subversion of, oh no, this is actually what we're doing with revealing his identity early. He needs to be more careful with these type of things, but also something that I don't think I've ever seen in a thing outside of maybe the Spider-Man video game, this the humanity of what it's like to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, of seeing how you affect your community, seeing how even though people are criminals or can do things that are in the nature of, you know, things are illegal, it doesn't define who they are. There is such thing as reform and regret, and having an influence not only on cleaning up the streets, but affecting the world around you for the better. And I love the fact that we're getting to at least see a sprinkle of that in these first couple episodes. I'm feeling really good about the direction of where the show is going to go, because it's already starting off on a strong foot. And it really sucks that they're kind of burying it or not giving it the love or hype that it deserves, because so far it's great. I love the fact that we're playing in an actual world. And then the last thing I'll say before we pass it off, the animation style reminds me of, if you guys remember this game, Ultimate Spider-Man, the video game that came out in the early 2000s, and the way that they utilize panels. I think all of that's great. It's giving me very nostalgic vibes, and I like the way that they walk this line between modern media and Spider-Man in the modern world, while also paying so much love and homage to the history of Spider-Man through the 60s to the present. It's beautiful, and I'm really excited for where it's going.
Yeah. Forget that X-Men 97 was Marvel Animation. They really showed that a lot of love. I just remember that right now. John!
No!
And My favorite thing is like I know Koi listens to talk,
Sure.
so I just want him to just really just be. I want him
So full of listening.
yes,
Yes.
Overflowing with listening.
He's just revving that engine while it's in.
Ears
Gonna
bulging
take
with
a moment.
So
to-
please take your time.
Yes.
audio overflowing.
As much as
Let me get a breath going really quick here. No, I agree with everything that's been said so far. I was curious coming into this partly because Marvel animation is something that always excites me conceptually, and every time I behold it in waking life, it always feels like they're trying to save money, and I don't know why. And like the what if animation style is not something I really like. There are good images, and when I'm watching it I can get into it, but generally speaking I did not love that animation style. And here there's a bit of an uncanny valley. I can tell that this is not 2D, even though it wants to behave and look like it's 2D. However, I do find what they're doing here, visually speaking, much more appealing, and because again you're splitting between comic 2D animation and a 3D rendering system, I think it's kind of a neat, like I'm willing to kind of see how this hits over the course of one full season and just see how that choice of I don't like your Marvel, you grew off of the drawn image. I feel like some level of TLC, animation is expensive. Some level of TLC I feel like ought to be given to the craft of these things, and you guys were pointing out like the background characters, and I am sort of like, that is an interesting thing that you just have these background plates essentially with characters moving in front of them, and part of me finds that charming because I'm like, well, if it was a comic they would be still, but then the other half of my brain goes, it's not. They should be moving. But that stuff aside, I really did enjoy the look, the feel, and just all the tonal elements of this from, again, the character design work for the most part, and the way it articulated just, I was a little at a breath, both excited and wary when Doctor Strange showed up, because this could either be just a fun primer for the fact that it's a shared universe, or this could be a great admission of the fact that we're betraying the title scenario a little bit. But it thankfully feels more like the former. It's like, you have this big world that feels full of potential, but that is not distracting me constantly with like, let's go cosmic right away. There's an Iron Man thing in the window, and at first I was like, all these little things could get annoying and feel like we're trying to skip past it. Again, with all the Uncle Ben stuff and the Peter stuff, there was a lot of things in the first couple minutes I was kind of worried about. But the further it got and the more it bothered to articulate just what it means to be the neighborhood Spider-Man, especially that bit with the girl and the pizza, I thought was like a really nice thing I had never quite seen in one of these before. And especially coming off of something like Spectacular Spider-Man with you, Koi, that did such a nice job of pulling you into the school drama, into the home drama, and then reminding you, oh, this is a Spider-Man show. That's right. There's going to be action and supervillains and stuff. I feel like this is spiritually towing that line in a way that doesn't feel, it feels like they took some notes from that. And that show even had a few subversions or a few nice twists on the lore, so that again, people like Koi and I like the three of you. I feel like in our little set of wireless bars here, I'm on the lowest frequency in terms of the greater lexicon. But you can have an expert watch this, know some of what's coming, but also be thrown by some of the fun choices. And I like when a show like this can do that, which it feels like it is. And two, just like the little things, the music they choose and the way that they articulate the kids' dynamics together. And I also really like the fact that they made Nico Minoru his buddy for this, just like from what I remember of Runaways and stuff like that, and the little potential that suggests for this, and just for, again, what feels sort of like a what if in context of the greater MCU. This was a really promising start, and I'm really excited to check out more of it.
Oh, it's great to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at 11 minutes of Koi not talking, which is
Almost an episode.
That's almost a new world record.
It's the whole episode I've been silent.
Aaron, you got anything more? You want
Well, we're done with the video.
That's great. It's been fun.
I
guys.
saw the videos of when I leave, and now I'm back, and I receive them to my face. This is what I get once I return.
Everyone's here.
What'd you think, Koi? Say things we didn't say.
This got better the more they changed. And I love that.
Cool. Hell yeah.
What I don't love is when things change and it causes no ripple effects. And that's what I had a problem with What If with. This actually feels like it's subverting expectations and giving you a scenario wherein the multiverse actually has ramifications. They subvert expectation by going so far as having sound cues, frame-by-frame recreations, and then landing on the inversion of Tony Stark, which is another billionaire that is more nefarious than good instead of the inversion. They use characters that you expect to go one direction, and even in the marketing, they showed Doctor Strange in the opening years ago, and I was like, friendly neighbor. When they changed the name from Freshman, I was like, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Why is there a spider involved in the Doctor Strange scenario? But that, I think even that marketing was, the more they change, the more I'm like, oh, this universe gets to surprise me. It gets to surprise other Spider-Man fans. It gets to be a new universe that kids can attach to. They can be like, oh, I love that story. And I even like that Butane literally has dialogue that sounds like what Shocker would say. So not only is he visually, Shocker with the shackles and all those things, he actually even dialogue-wise sounds like it. So they're even playing with expectations of like fandom characters. He also takes out Butane in the same way he took out Sandman in Amazing Spider-Man #4. When he fights him in the school, he makes sure to use his surrounding in very specific ways. And I thought Spectacular Spider-Man that did that really well, where it's the science he's not quite there yet, but I think that's coming. I love that they did an environmental attack. I like that he uses his surroundings against a particular villain because he's smart, because he's Spider-Man. I loved the scene. And this actually, in many ways, reminds me of what I hope we get out of Superman. I love the scene where he's talking down the girl crying, because it reminds me of All-Star Superman, where that gothic girl is maybe going to jump and kill herself. And it's Superman's humanity that endears you to him. What I think we've lost in the MCU Spider-Man is what that does is it gives you such cacophony of tie-in that it feeds TikTokers, and all it gives them is fuel for content. What you need is ambiance building, and having an Iron Man little thing is not going to be like the most exciting video, but it shows the world already has these things. It's not leading necessarily to something. It gets to just be something. And I think the Superman movie is going to be a universe wherein heroes already exist, and Superman's our eye line into this world so we connect to him. Spider-Man gets to be the eye line into a world that already has heroes, and we get to see him evolve, but they don't still have to feed us the pearls. They get to give us an opening montage where we care about these things. So the more this show changes from the lore, it enhances not only what-if concepts, multiverse concepts, but Spider-Man as a character, because at the end of the day, as long as you know he is overburdened with things, he can't balance the Parker luck, he's got people that he cares about, and he cannot always juggle all those things, and he's going to make the right decision to the best of his ability, even at sometimes the cost of others, and that's the weight he just stacks on that responsibility. That's Spider-Man, and they found that in a brand new way.
Yeah. Well said, Coy.
I don't think you guys had said any of that. I listened with all my ears.
That's funny because I didn't listen to one word.
I know. It was only 4 minutes. It was a 4-minute rant. I even made sure I said the same amount of time so as to not be rude.
What am I gonna say?
So as to not be rude. That's what I said. I'm gonna just.
Thank you for giving me the time to come
I'm not really listening as much
points.
as I'm waiting to speak. Yeah. And I understand that. Also, Amadeus Cho is dope to see in animation. Totally Awesome Hulk is the character he becomes.
You make a great point, especially with after experiencing What If with you. I think you make an excellent point about the actual use of multiversal plays. I like how they're not even saying like this is a multiverse. Like you just
don't have to.
You just conclude it, and the play on the ramifications that happen in a multiversal when you switch things out, because you can see a What If episode of like, what if Norman Osborn was the one who showed up at Peter's house instead, or the hell the freaking title would be, right? And then you would feel like this episode needed to be longer and more needed to be done.
Like a show?
Yeah, like this is like you need a show to explore this concept. And my favorite aspects of it were like a hybrid of like what all you guys talked about. The SL. It seems like a lot of focus was going on that scene with that girl who was crying when she stole from the pizza shop.
That's the best scene, I think, in these two episodes.
It's the most emotional scene. That
surprising.
It's in fact most effective scene, right? In terms of just like getting at the heart of what this show is aiming to do. And I like that they're taking the time to deal with the details of taking care of a neighborhood. The movies tend to just kind of, even if they do it in like a montage.
It's setting up like a Rocky montage, but
like in Homecoming.
We want the fight not to be with Ivan Drago. I mean, we're okay with that, but as long as Ivan Drago is still in the neighborhood, like the montage shouldn't be the entirety of the neighborhood.
Yeah, they really, even though they harken back to because in the Homecoming, the guy who says do a flip, you see a little cameo.
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
cute.
But the details are what led Spider-Man to becoming the greater Spider-Man, was the mistakes and failures he made along the way and the lessons he had to learn while just being in the intermediate level of the streets, you know?
Totally.
So I think it's actually fun to, because I agree with what you were saying, John. When they introduced Doctor Strange, I was like, wow, this whole opening is Doctor Strange, you know? And I wasn't getting that excited about it, but I thought to have the contrast was smart. Like, look at this super large superhero fight. Now we're going to go so zeroed in on what this Peter Parker guy does. And it really did hit me that I was enjoying this show. I did say it out loud. When he's walking with Lonnie and he's dealing with these problems of like wanting to court a girl. And then he's like now becoming friends with Lonnie instead of like, oh yeah, I am totally losing sight of this guy is Spider-Man, because I was getting concerned of, am I going to be enjoying this show only when he's Spider-Man and not really enjoying all the other shit around it? Because there are aspects in its animation touch. And there was that episode. Did you see Invincible season 2, Coy?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't want to ruin. I don't want to ruin the bit. But Aaron, do you remember that bit when he's meeting a Robert Kirkman-like character and they're talking about the ways they have to cut costs on animation?
Right, and the stillness and showing characters' backs and heads.
Yeah. There's this
great.
very extremely meta bit about animation, especially with television shows. And so as we were talking about it reminded me of that, of like when they had to step it into Invincible and be like, here's why season 2 took so long. When you guys bitch at us, here's what's going on. And then even with the background player comment that I initiated, I was like, oh yeah, well, I remember hearing that aspect of when it comes to television shows especially, it's very hard to put these together. And studios often struggle with getting them out on time. And this show, as you guys know, was in development hell not development hell for so long. It was just being developed for so freaking long and getting done for so long. At that, I'm like, oh yeah, you got to kind of give some passes on it, because when it was working, which was a lot of the time, the only times I really got pulled out was sometimes when Peter's talking and like the mouth movement just didn't seem to sync with what he was saying. And outside of that, there are other times where I just thought it looked really cool, and it did have you said a nostalgia about the Ultimate Spider-Man game, Aaron, and I used to play that mobile Spider-Man game where he's just like one of those games where they're just automatically running and you got to move left to right.
Oh, like Subway Surfers.
Yeah. Then you got to like swing and shit, and it kind of. But when it would go into like the movie stuff, it looked like that, but in a way that felt more expensive. So I did, and with a bit of like that, like. What was that freaking 90s show? Not Magic School Bus. Recess? Yeah. It has a bit of that like 90s animation touch to it, which feels intentional based off of the context of how a lot of this is being presented, especially in panel format. So yeah, I thought it was really cool.
I'm really excited to watch the rest of this with you guys. Like, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to love it. And it's like, it's hard when you're covering a show and you're like, I got to rally. But instead, like, I'm genuinely excited week to week for this.
I was okay with us ripping it. I was worried though, but I had a feeling. That's why I wanted the four of us to be together. I just had a feeling like they spent so long working on this. Yeah. It's got to be worth something.
And it's Spider-Man.
And it's like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Well, and you want those little things that hint at unique charms. And I thought the other fight with Butane actually kind of hit that too, because like we've seen a lot of Spider-Man fights in a lot of different scenarios and contexts, and even that kind of brought in a fun vignette within the fight where it's like, oh, I launched him through to the pet shop, and now I gotta save all the pets, and now I also have to think about the fact that like I just wrecked some dude's pet shop, which is now spreading this problem, and not to mention Butane got the wrong building. Like that created a whole little vignette story inside of itself. And two, you have that lovely friction. I think when Spider-Man is working, arguably every time he has to go be Spider-Man, your initial thought should be, damn it. And then it's up to the fight to pull you in enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm now having a good time, even though I'm sad for everything else in Peter's life because of this exact thing.
Yeah.
And
and the subversions with Norman in that moment where we know he's going to end up back there. It had done a good enough job with that scene that I'd forgotten about the Norman waiting.
Yeah.
And then I liked that we were all like, happy he's there, sad he's there, angry he's there, and I don't think a single one of us thought it was going to be like, and he knows he's Spider-Man. Like, they did such a good job doing the good writing thing where you forget you're waiting on a ticking clock to tick off. And then once it ticks, we're all like, is it just you should have came in earlier? Or, that would have been Z on my A to Z of what it was going to call him to the office for.
100%.
Sure, yeah.
Can someone remind me of the ending of Spectacular Spider-Man, the cliffhanger that never got... I remember something to do with
it was Norman Osborn getting on a plane and then like, don't apologize. I never do. And then to show the fact that he was blonde, he was like still alive after the goblin bomb thing. And then
I've only seen it once years ago, like many years ago when you first gave it to me. Did Norman know he was Spider-Man?
Did Norman know he was Spider-Man? I don't think so.
It was teased that he did over and over again. That was the bait and switch that he didn't know yet, if I remember correctly. It was
he
a year
didn't
ago for
know.
us.
He didn't know.
Okay.
The other thing I really liked was just the take on, at least as of this episode. I know we said in the intro credits, it looks like there will be many potential suits, but like this early stage suit with the big cables and the pressurized tank, I thought was a really cool take that I haven't seen before personally. So.
Yeah.
Also, things I've never seen before. If my memory serves correctly, this is the 10th Spider-Man show since the 1960s, and I believe this is the first one that's ever paid this volume of homage to the history of Spider-Man and the comics up until present day. And I like the fact that we're paying homage to the stuff that's come before us with Spider-Man, but also having this like 90s-esque yet modern like hip-hop theme that we've never had for a Spider-Man show, and I love it. It's my favorite one since Spectacular.
And and remixing the classic old 60s theme
yeah.
song.
I love that as the opening.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is great.
I can't believe you're saying Invincible Season 2, though. Man.
Busy.
Boy.
Dude.
Coy.
Busy.
It's like 7.5 hours of your
Yeah,
life.
that's a day of busy.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm suggesting
When I
watch it all
watch
in a
season
day.
1, I'm going to force you to watch season 2.
Greg, John, and I react to season 2. It'll do great. Since there's no reaction to season 2 on the channel, it'll be great.
Yeah, there's
There's
definitely no
100%
invisible
reactions.
reactions. What are you talking about? I never had to prep any of those.
None of those. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I think it's only like this is airing around the same time Invincible Season 3 comes out.
Yeah,
well,
and that's a pretty great
Let them
season
fight.
of television.
Let
I'll
them
say.
fight.
It's really good.
Pretty great season of television. All right, guys. Well, what did you think about Spider-Man? What are your pros? What are your cons? Do you think this show will grow in viewership? Are you just waiting for Daredevil to come out? Leave your thoughts down below. Thwip that like button on the way out. Thank you, gents, for being here. See you guys for the next 4 uploads. Nope, 3 uploads. Whoop, whoop. Flev Doran.
Flavor Flev.
What? I have never enhanced Flev's profile.
Oh, let's do it. I think he's.
Have you?
I have once, because a couple times actually, because I think he's in front of a psych poster.
That's what it is.
Yes, he's in front of a psych poster. Flev kind of looks like my friend Patrick. A little bit.
He looks a lot like an actor whose face I can see, but can't tell you any movies he's been in. But he's one of those guys I've
He's
seen.
a
Like,
that guy.
there's even so many movies where I'm like, I see this guy's face clearly, but I can't tell you one movie he's been in,
Oh,
so
I'm
I can make this a
curious.
reference.
Trying to see if I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, what is that guy's name? It's obviously a man with that. Are you does he like look like you shaved your head, or are you intentionally bald?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Is this a hairstyle or
Wait,
is
no,
this
both would be intentionally bald. Are you naturally bald,
or are you bald by choice?
bald by choice? Yeah,
You shave
That's
your
the
head.
name of my serious ass action film, Bald by Choice.
Bald by choice is a guy who gets like a terrible hair transplant and then goes rogue afterwards. And each step of the way, he pulls out another chunk of hair until
Is
finally,
after
by
the
the
guy
end,
who did his hair transplant.
yeah, he's killing all the people along the influencer who read the ad, who got him to sign up for whatever Keeps knockoff this is, and then whoever took him to Turkey to get it done, and then whoever was it'll be like Saw X,
Yeah.
but with Flev
Some people
or Bob, the nobody guy.
Yeah. Some people shit, I lost my train of
Some
thought.
people.
What was happening beforehand?
We were doing the bald movie.
The bald
Bald by
movie.
choice.
Bald by choice.
Killing his wife.
Oh yeah, bald people. So Flev. I was like thinking of it. Like when I was growing up, I say I don't know what it's like being bald, and I mean I like shaved my head like pretty close before, but
Oh, yeah.
never like it's just my skin, and it's comfortable. I love it. I think it's really comfortable. But there used to be when I was growing up, I was being like, oh yeah, bald people don't want to be bald, which kind of makes sense. But I feel like there's some bald people where like it just looks right, and it's it's the good look. Like I wouldn't want to see Patrick Stewart with hair.
It is odd.
Do you? Like,
It is
I don't want to
odd.
see it.
Yeah.
It looks right,
And
and
you got
it's
the right
like-
shaped cranium.
and I think like Like, I think Bernie Sanders would have had a better shot if he was willing to just go full. If we just went full bald.
Honestly, though, the
Not gonna
weird
lie, I
thing
think it would've done
is,
a better job.
I think if we could go into the laboratory of time and space and like drop that ingredient in, it would change the percentages of a few things.
Absolutely, it would.
In a TV media and Bernie's out here. He goes on podcasts. He talks to people, who aren't just on TV.
I mean, like sometimes that looks good. Like I think it was great for Larry David. Which is ironic considering Larry plays it. Yeah.
As much as I associate Larry David with the the donut, at the same time.
But Bill Burr's head changed. Like it looks rectangular when he has hair.
Sure.
And he looks a little bit more like I think Bill Burr's always been hilarious, but he looks a little bit more like snobby asshole I'd meet at a bar, right?
Sure.
But when he went bald, he's like you kind of just respect him a little more, and you think he has something important.
Bald plus beard,
his head does have like the shape for it.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look at all like it would be that.
Well, and hair on him really does stuff to the shape. Whereas his
it's a very different personality.
Sure,
it works though. It's perfect for him. I think it's better.
Yeah, and it's complemented his growth into whip crack ball buster, but who has like a very strong. I don't know. It's weird. It's like he's not even he seems very thoughtful, but also very no bullshit about thoughtfulness.
Yeah.
In a way, which is nice. Which is
yeah.
It seems like whoever he's encountering with some bullshit will get the probe if necessary.
I'm saying bald people are the shit. Embrace it.
Embrace it. Be the pineapple, man.